What's up, everyone? This is Lee, and today I'm excited to tell you guys that the World of Final Fantasy is available in demo form, at least, but you can still download that from the Xbox store, the PS4 store, and you get to play that. And I enjoyed it. I beat it today, and it's a definitely new take on the World of Final Fantasy. Mixes between chibi characters and your actual characters, but it's cool. One of those chibi versions. When you start, it'll show you how to move your character, and you can hit the whichever buttons to switch from your regular form to your chibi form. It's whatever you want to walk around with, or you can press up or down to hop on and off your chocobo run around, and you can switch your Mirage companion with the left or right buttons, and those are the ones that walk around with you. So that's a little different than usual Final Fantasy, but it's cool. I loved it. Also, this game kind of has a Pokemon feel to it. So if you like Pokemon and Final Fantasy, you're in luck, because your Mirage companions is what you use to build stacks, and that's how the battle system goes in this. You build your stacks, and each stack has their own abilities, and they increase your stats, whichever ones you use. Of course, as you can see, your chibi form is a medium stack, whereas your regular form is a large stack. And of course, the stacks go large, medium, small in that order, and you can't have like two larges or two mediums, just one of each, and you just pick whichever ones you want. Of course, you got to go with the double chocobo there. I mean, look at that choco chick. It's freaking cute. You can't not love that. And but yeah, that's how you do this. That's how you stack your character, go into battle. Like I said, each one carries on their abilities, so you get to use that stack's abilities on that character that has them standing on their head for some reason. And also, as I said before, you get to catch your new companions. So, and they give you a little instruction or a little tutorial on how to do it, and they tell you about action points and each battle. And on the left side of your screen, you see the little indicator, and that shows you who gets a turn. FYI, I found this later on. If you hold R1, that'll speed the battle up, so it doesn't take forever, because at normal speed, the battle system does take quite a while, as you can see here. Also, Libra is one of the most useful moves in this, because if you use Libra, it'll show you what you have to do to catch that or imprison that Mirage companion. So if you see them, use Libra, and it'll tell you at the bottom. And it'll also say like requires a so-and-so prism. I've caught a lot of them without having that prism, so I just ignore that and just focus on what to use. Like the bombs use a fire attack on them, Moogles use cure on them, and that allows them to be caught. Toward the end, the final battle, there's a cockatrice you could catch, and I think you use a blizzard attack on it, I think, and that Tama thing is going to get on your nerves too, because it uses like every other word, and they give you a chance. I mean, I know you want to kill it. It's awful, and you'll want to strangle it, but thankfully it doesn't talk after this at all. So after the tutorial, you don't have to hear this stupid rabbit thing with a crown on its tail that looks like the character design came from a Togepi, at least with little stars on its tail thing, whatever. And as you see there, you throw it's called Imprison Me, but that was totally, it looked like a Pokeball and a Pokemon, but whatever, it's Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy mixed with Kingdom Hearts, kinda design with little Pokemon catching action. And once you catch them, it'll show you a little description at the bottom, like Pokemon, and their strengths and all that, and their growth rates, and it shows you transfigurations, also known as what they evolve into, what abilities they can get, and you can name it if you want, which I didn't name any of mine. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Kind of like Pokemon, but I'll let that go. I'll let that go. Also, once you catch your mirages or whatever, go to the mirage boards in the menu by pressing triangle, and you can see, you know, their old forms if you can see them, and you can buy AP and stuff like that. Spend your AP to buy stuff, and with that, I would definitely equip the Choco Chick and the Chocobo and get Ram and Choco Kick. And what they're for is if you see an enemy like this Fenrir with a Mandragora on his back, see they're stacked too. And if you want to catch that Fenrir, you want to knock that Mandragora off, and Ram and Choco Kick both have an ability which makes topple. See, topple strength medium right there, and I pressed I think it was L1 to see your abilities. Is on the top left of your things, and you know, you select them and Ram, and if it works right, you'll see like a little gauge on top of their head, and that's showing that they're toppling, and you just press L1 to do that, and just keep on with the girl, which I can't remember her name. I just kept using Cure on him just to keep him healthy, so that with my guy I could just keep using Ram because it did less damage than Choco Kick. And you saw the little topple thing there. Once it gets to red, like right here, eventually it'll break, and they will break off. So when they do this and they're toppled, you want to quickly destroy the mirage that you don't want, like the Mandragora. Get rid of them so they can't restack, because if they restack, you gotta do this whole thing all over again. Do this right, and eventually that Fenrir is going to get to low HP, and you can imprison them, and you get your Fenrir. Another cool thing about this is you get to use champions as attacks, and on the screen where you're picking your abilities, press up, and you can use in the demo Tidus. So whether you like them or not, it's pretty cool. I don't personally, but I'll let you guys watch this. It's a pretty cool sequence. Little chibi Tidus.
Here,
get a little bliss ball action. And it does a fair amount of damage. It's a little overkill for Mandragora, but you know. Speaking of champions, you get to see some of your favorite Final Fantasy characters here, and they have a lot of voices that they've used before in other things, and I'm going to let you listen to them right now. I'm going to shut up, and you get to listen to them.
Don't worry about us. I'll take care of things here.
Something I can help you with?
Another day of just going wherever the wind wants to take us.
The weather is lovely today.
Not interested.
Oh, hello!
I don't have time to shoot the breeze.
So yeah, as you guys just heard, the voice actors in this game they're pretty good. A lot of them, it sounds like, have been in other big things like Dissidia or Advent Children. So I believe they're the same voice actors. They sounded like them. They all sound good. The Moogles and the Tomberries have cool voices in the game. The music's pretty good. The battle system, really fun. The stacking things, it's a little weird, but it's a really fun concept, and it's really cool to be able to do battle with some of your favorite Final Fantasy monsters. I can't vouch for the story yet, because in the demo you don't get to see really any of the story. We're going to have to wait till next Tuesday, October 25th, when this is finally released to see, but Square Enix rarely ever lets me down, so I think it's going to be good. And I'm not going to be able to get it on launch, but I believe Corey is. So I'm going to see if Corey can upload some videos of him playing that, so you guys can preview the actual game and see if you want to get it for yourselves. In the meantime, I'm going to get Skyrim Remastered, whether it comes with mods or it don't come with mods, or if you only get limited mods. I don't really care. I love Skyrim, so hopefully you guys can watch me play that and see for yourselves if you want to get it or not. And with all that said, let's move on to the final battle in the demo. Alright, before you get to the boss, you guys can save at the save crystal and access your prisms. You can see the ones in your party, and you can also see the ones that you have left with the fairy girl. And also, before you face the boss, you'll see 4 treasure chests. You'll want to open those because if you open those, you could see little trailers and previews. So I'm going to shut up and let you guys watch them. What's cool about those previews was you get to see that later on you get to use Eidolons or summons, whatever they want to call them. Don't know how they will be used in battle, but interesting to see, you know, how they use. I guess they'll replace your champion or whatever. The final boss, of course, you face a female Ifrit named Afrita, a cockatrice, and a chocobo chick, all of which are capturable, and you'll want to use the topple trick like I showed you earlier to get them to break up. Afrita, pretty much just get her low HP and you can catch her. The cockatrice, use the blizzard attack on it, and then the chocobo chick, get it low HP. And you can use them after you beat the game. I do believe there's like a new game plus whatever where you could just keep battling or do whatever you want, and you should be able to use them again by going to that save crystal and accessing them. So that's pretty much it. After you beat it, you get to see yet another trailer, and that's pretty much it for the demo, guys. So you got to see everything that I saw, and hopefully you guys are excited as I am. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to be able to get it on launch, but I'm definitely still going to be getting it. So hope this video got you guys excited about it, and hope to see you guys in our next video. So we'll see you guys next time, and you guys have a great day, and as always, stay sexy.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
The marks on your arms are proof you were born to work the miracles. The prophecy says that the giants from the hills would collect 4 keys and mount the very heavens, Koopa.
Let me introduce the giants from the hills. Something here is not right. Something about you.
Can you not see it? That mirage with you has been corrupted.
Think you got the wrong idea there, pal.
Bards! I have awaited this day 1,000 years!
Did you just add a digit?
What fiends? They must be desperate to take this realm away from me.
Lucky for you, I would be delighted to take it off your hands.
You better not even think about it. Don't you dare lead us down the wrong path.
You have our mom, right? Give her back!
Accept it? I will not.
And it's all my fault that these freaks have ruined Grimoire. I have to pay for it all!
You have to stop. You mustn't fight. I know you want to, but you simply can't. On! Why did you have to? Why?
Well, that ought to
That
do it.
wasn't so bad.